In this instructional operator training video, we will be going over the fundamentals of operating a K-Tec scraper behind an articulating dump truck. This step-by-step guide will help you optimize production for your earth-moving success. A well-trained scraper operator will greatly enhance the efficiency of any job site. This video will be broken down into 4 stages of operating the scraper: starting, loading, unloading, and stopping. Starting. Get in the power unit seat and make sure all the controls are within comfortable reach. Make sure you know how to operate the joystick between different functions. Make sure that all the functions correspond to the joystick operator's label. Inspect your cutting edge before operating. If the cutting edge is worn, unbolt the cutting edge and lower it into the lower bolt hole position. For optimal scraper usage, 35 psi for the rear and middle tires and 40 psi for the front tires is effective on 40-ton trucks. If the windows are dirty, get out and clean them. No one can be productive when they cannot see what they are doing. Start the engine and place the power unit's transmission in the working gear. Drive to the working area. The cutting edge on the earth mover should be approximately 8 inches or 20 centimeters off the ground when traveling to the cut area. The gate should have an approximate 18-inch or 45-centimeter opening before you reach the cut area. Make a reference point on the scraper from the gate to the C-frame before starting out, and always place it there when traveling to the dump area and back to the cut area. Loading. Raise the gate and lower the cutting edge 2 to 6 inches or 50 to 152 millimeters into the ground when loading. Push with another power unit if the loading is difficult. Raise the cutting edge to reduce the drawbar load if required when heaping the earth in the bowl. Drive at 4 to 5 miles per hour or 6 to 8 kilometers per hour when loading. Optimal production can be obtained when the load time is kept between 30 to 50 seconds. If the soil is light or sandy, it will be impossible to reach the ISO heaped capacity of the unit. The operator will be more productive if they keep their load times within spec and simply cycle faster. Do not drag the earth mover for an additional 30 to 50 seconds just to gain 1 to 2 extra yards of material. Keep an eye out on the load and how it is flowing into the earth mover. When the load has stopped building, the engine is lugging, and there is no ridge left to cut, lift up the cutting edge and bring the gate down. At this point, lift up the earth mover and head for the haul road. It is best to run the cutting edge approximately 6 to 12 inches or 15 to 30 centimeters off the ground when traveling on the haul road when it is loaded. K-Tec scrapers are equipped with an automatic cushion ride feature to reduce strain on the scraper. It activates when the scraper's cutting edge is 4 to 6 inches or higher above the ground, with optimal cushion ride performance at 12 inches above the ground. It is best to travel on one side of the haul road and then move over half the scraper width for the next load. This reduces rutting on the road, as well as pounding it out. If there are bumps or clods of dirt on the road, lower the cutting edge till it is skimming the ground to smooth it out. Notice: use the height gauge on the rear unit to indicate the depth of the cut. Always load the front unit first to maintain weight on the rear axle of the power unit if loading a train. Ground speed. Raise or lower the cutting edge to control the load factor. If working in sandy or light soil conditions, drive at 6 to 8 miles per hour or 9 to 12 kilometers per hour. The best speed while loading is obtained when having the power unit power out and spin out at the same time. Depth. Increasing your depth and speed is recommended when the soil is loose and dry. Remember to raise the blade in hard or sticky soil conditions. If the material is jagged and rocky, a serrated cutting edge is recommended for optimal load times. Unloading. Drive to the unloading or dumping area. Slow to 4 to 8 miles per hour or 6 to 13 kilometers per hour. Lower the bowl and cutting edge to 6 to 10 inches above the ground. Raise the gate. On the operator's joystick, press the extend button to engage the ejector to push the material out of the bowl. Check the ELS handbook for different ejector mode settings. Retract the ejector. Close the gate. Raise the frame. Travel back to the loading area and reload. Notice: if unloading a train, unload the front earth mover first and then the rear earth mover. This allows a steady flow of earth, leaving a smooth transition in the fill area. Emergency stopping. Place the gear in neutral, set the park brake, and lower the cutting edge into the earth. Do not use a power unit that doesn't have brakes in good operating condition. To remain in control and prevent runaways, do not coast down hills. Understanding these provided operator tips will help you perform at a higher level in your operations. For more information, please check the operator's manual located inside the black tube on the neck of the scraper. Call your K-Tec distributor or authorized dealer if you need assistance, information, or additional copies of the manual. For further support, please call the K-Tec hotline at 1-866-496-7561.